Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome to the MMA Empire. As usual, I will try to provide a link in the description to either the fight or to the archived videos after the fight for you guys to watch at your own leisure. It's getting hard to find those, though. I mean, UFC is really cracking down. The last thing I want is for my channel to get in trouble for it, so we'll have to see about that. Oh, and for anybody wondering, you are watching UFC Undisputed 3 gameplay. Unfortunately, I didn't have a Stephan Bonnar character, so I had to create one of my own. Personally, I think he looks a little bit better than the real-life version. Hopefully, some of you guys agree with me. Let me know in the comments. But with that out of the way, UFC 153, Anderson Silva versus Stephan Bonnar, October 13th, 2012, hosted in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. You know, this is something that I'm just excited to see. This is a fun fight. I mean, to be completely honest, Silva versus Bonnar, I wasn't expecting it until they announced it. Not that I don't know, man. I like seeing Silva fight for the title. You know, it's good for him that he can handle himself at lightweight, and he can more than handle himself. I don't mean to say that like like he's just squeaking by. The man is a powerhouse no matter where he steps into the octagon, no matter what weight class it is. But it just seems interesting that it's Bonnar versus Silva. I mean, Silva has not lost a fight since 2006 against Yushin Okami, as I'm sure you all know. And the dude is just on a tear right now, defending the title against some really good guys. I mean, even his rematch bout against Chael Sonnen, and then to defend his loss against Yushin Okami. He's beat both them, Vitor Belfort. I mean, the dude is just beating some big names, some of the only guys who've done some damage to him. So good for him. But, Bonnar, he is on the first, significant win streak that the man has had in a long time, since, like, 2006, really. He's up. Okay, Bonnar right now is on a 3-fight win streak. Before that, he was on a 3-fight losing streak, then 2-fight wins, 2 losses, and then before that, 3 wins. So, anyways, what I'm saying is, the dude's just been losing like crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's been blessed to be able to stay in the UFC, but I think this fight, I don't know. I feel like it's almost a joke. When Silva fought Forrest was a big name at the time. Not that he's not a big name now, but obviously, he's fallen out of the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? You have guys like GSP and Henderson and stuff like that going on right now. Dudes with the title that people are talking about. But Bonnar, although he's on a good win streak, he's really not a hot name of discussion. So I don't know. I feel like it's a little weird that they're giving him the fight, but hey, I love Bonnar. Former Ultimate Fighter star, and he's definitely proved himself in terms of the heart of the fans. Him and Griffin, it's awesome that they made it that far in the Ultimate Fighter, because they're so similar in that when they fight, they just fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, I think he's going to go into the ring with Silva. He's not going to respect his hands, and he's just going to go for it. And that's what I love. It's not that Bonnar's stupid. He just wants to fight, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I love. But, that brings us to the next topic, which is, knockout, submission, or decision. I don't think it's going to be decision because, well, number one, Anderson Silva hasn't gone the distance since Demian Maia back in 2010. And Bonnar, he doesn't care, you know what I'm saying? Not that he hasn't gone the distance, but he fights the fight, you know what I'm saying? He goes for it. He gets cut, he gets beat up, but he doesn't care, you know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to go in there. I think he's going to try to trade with Silva. He's going to give the fight, or the fight that the fans want to see. I definitely think the best strategy that Bonnar has is to fight the ground game. But the only issue with that is Silva's great at the ground game, you know what I'm saying? As we saw with Chael Sonnen, and not really since then or much before that, other than his ability to get off the ground. I mean, the man, he's great at jiu-jitsu. It's just that we never have to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just associate him with, his Muay Thai, but the dude's black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So, there you go. But, then again, so is Bonnar. But, Bonnar, out of his 14 wins, half of them, 7, have come by submission. So, I think if he's going to go for any victory, it has to be submission, because there's no way he's going to knock out Silva. And there's no way it's going to go the distance, because I don't think either guys are going to try and let that happen, especially Silva, because, Bonnar's last 2 fights have gone the distance, but he hasn't fought against Anderson Silva, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I definitely think best game plan for Bonnar is, you know, I guess try to hit the counters. Well, you know, it's going to be hard to say. I'd say try to hit the counters against Silva and try to get down to the ground and go for submission. You know, chances are he might get submitted as well, but, you know, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. But to be honest, I see Anderson pulling off a knockout or TKO for this fight, and it's gonna be a great fight. You know, it's an entertaining fight. It's for the fans, honestly. You know, there's no title involved. This is a fight for the fans, which, you know, you gotta love when they do a fight you know is specifically for the audience. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely excited about this. UFC 153, October 13th, 2012. So make sure you guys check it out. It's gonna be great. So yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, love you guys. Have a great day.